there, silly gooses, and welcome to the penultimate week of Game of the Day. Play it, Big Chris.
Woo!
Have you ever seen a better flick? Have you ever seen one better timed? Subutio, Game of the Day with Dave and Big Chris.
Right then, Gustafer, and welcome to Game of the Day. It's nice to have you on.
I've been replaced by a goose.
A silly goose at that.
What do you think of that then, goose? Rubbish! Get out of the big goose. Alright, okay.
Treat Gustafer with the respect he deserves, kind respect in his pundit ability and affiliation.
Well said, Dave.
So, you're happy to be here, Gustafer, and for the penultimate week of Game of the Day.
Last but one, of course it is.
Some very, very exciting games to come today, and obviously, if you don't know the league tables, go back and check the last video, because we're not going to do it right now, because we don't remember them either. But that's besides the point. Do you remember Gustafer?
He remembers nothing, he's a goose.
Oh, okay. Just heads full of stuff in.
Yeah, what me on the goose. I can't believe I've sunk this low. But yes, I can. Okay, right, okay. Squirrels!
Well,
right.
It is some very,
the tables are coming together, aren't they?
They're coming together.
It's been over a week. And from memory, no, it's not coming back. It's not coming back. Look at the screens.
I do remember, actually.
Yeah.
Manchester City, I believe, are top or very close to the top.
But, Dave...
90s Man City doing well as well. We all
Dave,
love to see
Dave.
90s Man City do well.
No, I heard on the Goosevine that potentially there's some financial penalties coming in. They've broken some rules, the Game of the Day rules.
On the Goosevine.
On the Goosevine, yeah. They've broken some rules and are being held to account. And it won't take like 3 years. It's going to happen. End of the season review. Oh,
very interesting.
Hey, watch this space.
Very interesting. Now we're going to go through the rest of the teams and look and say who might have financial misconduct for what we're not telling people about.
Hey, thinking me, Dave.
But it's steady on. So Chubbins, Manchester City conveniently played Chubbins Athletic today.
Oh, really? I knew that.
Chubbins Athletic are currently out. I think you're either third or fourth, but outsiders for the title now. So I think.
Yeah, it's not happening this year.
I mean, you beat Dynamo last week.
El Plastico was the trouble is that with El Plastico, has that defined our season?
Possibly.
Has it defined your season?
Well, Dynamo staring relegation in the face, aren't they? So you never know. Blackburn Rovers, however,
staring relegation in the face. That was.
So Blackburn Rovers and Dynamo Nubbins, I'm very impressed about the Gustafer. Blackburn are doing really, really well. I'm pretty sure Phil's happy with me because I'm playing quite well with them so far. Beating Leeds United 2-1 last week.
I'm getting shame.
I was mortally delighted. And telling you so.
If that solo play, that's never happening.
It is.
Not if I'm playing.
But not if you're playing.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you what. You look back, and
Don't take him literally, Goosifer. That's the problem with gooses. Geese.
Gooses. But there was this Lego set that I used to have in the 90s, and for my youngest lad, my mum brought it out of storage.
Yeah. It was yours, basically.
In that book, it says, because there was a Celtic-looking team in there, a Leeds-looking team, and a Southampton/Sunderland-looking team, and Leeds United got knocked out by Southampton, I think, in the first round. Because, honesty. Honesty is important.
Oh, just let go, Dave.
Southampton,
just let go.
Southampton went on to win it. But Norwich City versus Sheffield United coming up. What a boring game that is.
Sheffield United on the verge of
No, and
Going down, aren't they?
Colin's struggling again, isn't he? But
Colin's
always
taking them down.
Colin always struggles in the Premier League.
Colin's taking them down.
West Ham versus Leeds. West Ham versus Leeds United. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, glory game.
Higher Redknapp's boys, Frank Lampard, John Hartson.
Yeah. Brian Envelopes, fine, yeah.
Very, very interesting one. And then the game of the day is Manchester United against Newcastle United.
Is that
Manchester United having an alright season? They sort of saved themselves a little bit with a couple of decent
You can
runs.
tell it's fantasy, can't you? Bloody hell. Hey! Man United have a decent season. Playing the Champions of Asia who got together 2 days ago.
And then Newcastle United.
Sorry, Andy.
You're not sorry.
No.
And Newcastle United against, and I think Newcastle United are flirting with top of the table again.
Hello.
Doing very well. So,
hello, flirty in Newcastle.
Without further ado, this is what
Yeah.
we'll do. I will put the game of the day, the first one that I edit, and I'll put it onto this telly show.
Yeah.
And then I will release the other games as and when they happen, as we did normally, because that's a decent editing process, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So good. So without further ado,
luckily I don't get involved in the editing process because nothing would ever happen.
Arduous.
It's arduous.
It's arduous.
Arduous.
But we shall essentially we shall see you in week 9, pretty much, and then let's see how the games get going. It's a goodbye from me from week 8.
Goodbye from me from week 8 and
goodbye from Gustafer.
Or a goose.
Well, here we go. Manchester United against Newcastle United. 2 stacked lineups and 2 very, very well matched teams for the era that they've been chosen. Manchester United, I think, in the 93-94 kit. Newcastle United, of course, Kevin Keegan's entertainers. I'm pretty sure they've had some spats over the years. This could be a really, really good matchup. As we can see, the formations there, pretty traditional for this time, but let's get going. Andy Cole and Eric Cantona up front for Manchester United. And Warren Barton. We'd love to see Warren Barton with his big ginger right back haircut. He's very iconic for all the strange reasons. But here we go. Ferdinand gets hold of the ball. Keane tries to shut him down. Oh, there's an opportunity to run onto it, but not quite there. Dennis Irwin knocks that away. He's found David Beckham. Controls it, knocks to the centre of the park. He's got Ince on his left. He's got Roy Keane in the centre. And Roy Keane gets hold of that, knocks it to the right wing. It's a lovely bit of play here. Beckham can't quite get hold of the through ball. And Newcastle, massive error. And he's let him right in from lane. There's an opportunity. Beckham! Oh no, Beckham's not connected either. Poor Sabutio all round. And look at this now. Big, long, direct ball. And Ince has tried to cover that one. And is there a free kick given? I think there's a free kick given there. It's a free kick to Newcastle. Must have been some sort of touch when there shouldn't have been. And can they get it in the right position? Knocks it one. That's a lovely little ball down the back. Knocks it across. Beardsley, can he do anything with it? He's been very, very well shut out there. Dennis Irwin gets hold of the ball. Plays it forward to Roy Keane. Roy Keane knocks it to the left. And Andy Cole recycles the ball. Ryan Giggs, can he play him through? He does a beautiful job of that. Eric Cantona there, well cut off. He's got David Beckham to his right hand side. Cantona knocks it into Beckham's path beautifully. Surely an opportunity, David Beckham, can he take it? Oh, it's well defended. And Chernychev's come off his base as well. I'm not entirely sure why or what happened there, but the ball's still in play. I know that's easy for Barton to clear, and he's knocked it right up the right wing. Dennis Irwin again, big challenge. Newcastle though still putting pressure on. It's a decent start, it's not been very cagey, they've both been going for each other. But here we go, Manchester United have an opportunity. Cantona, can he wrap his foot around the ball? He can! Oh, it's a brilliant save by the goalkeeper. Still keeps the ball in. Andy Cole! Oh! That's a brilliant effort. Do we get a slow motion replay? I think we do. I think we might be able to see both of these chances. First of all, Chernychek knocks it away beautifully. And then Cole has an opportunity from the left-hand side. Hits that. Oh, it's well saved. It's a double save from the goalkeeper, keeping Newcastle level in this tie. Corner taken now. Andy Cole's got an opportunity. Oh, goodness me, again. Warren Barton is going to get that one clear. That's another wonderful save there. How are Manchester United not winning in this game? This will be... Oh, could you have imagined then if they'd have snuck down the wing and Newcastle had gone 1-0 up there? It would have been absolute travesty. They've deserved everything so far, Manchester. But it doesn't matter if you don't stick the ball in the back of the net. Newcastle, here they come. Oh, plays it beautifully forward. Ginola, Ferdinand, Beardsley, not quite. Finds Pallister in the process. Ball's knocked away in the centre of the park here. One of the centre backs is committed forward. Oh! Who expected Ince to turn up from there? I didn't. And he's done well. He's done well to force a corner as well. Manchester still have it on the right hand side and is well cleared. And then Andy Cole there has got the ball. He's lost it out to whoever the left back was at the time. If somebody can tell me the left back for the Entertainers is Daz, that's your job. You know the rules. But here we go. Not much midfield there. Committed teams both forward. But Manchester United with a solid back four. We've got Ferdinand there. They've got Ginola as well and Beardsley to aim for. And they aim for Pallister. But not entirely a great idea. But here we go. Ferdinand's got hold of the ball. Knocks it over to Beardsley. Loses it out to Dennis Irwin again. Left back of the century. Left back of the season, 100%. He's playing wonderful football today. He's cut so many opportunities out. There we go. Plays it into the centre of the park. Oh, he's cheeky. Can Parker run onto that one? Oh dear, that's a woeful bit of play from Manchester. Newcastle now in a threatening position. They've been few and far between. They need to make the most of these, and he's missed out on the ball. Oh, but he's done well there. But Parker gets hold of that one, knocks it upfield. Knocks himself upfield for good measure. We'll only be able to find out if it does work. But he's got a hand on the goalkeeper. That's never a good sign. Oh, it's well played forward. Parker massively out of position here. They just need to play it through. Unbelievable. What a fantastic touch that is. Beardsley, surely all he has to do is knock it to the left and he's got people queuing up. Nope, they've gone for the left midfielder. Alan Lee, I think it is. Rob Lee, one of them. I have a Christopher next to me. He might fact check me on the team. Look at that lovely bit of elbow in there. But Ferdinand, he's got an opportunity. Oh! And he bluffs his line. Right, well, I had to do this commentary in two halves. So Big Chris has entered the field in the second half of commentary play.
Hello.
Hello. So he doesn't start the game, but he comes in midway through.
Argy in the box there, Dave. Bit argy in the box.
It is indeed, but look at this now.
Manchester football, we're allowed that.
We are indeed well cleared away.
It's a grumpy clearance there. It's a grumpy clearance.
It is second half now. Manchester United have been actually all over Newcastle. They've got to make them pay at this stage. What are Newcastle thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that we hope we're taken over by a savoury giant and by some average players in the transfer window.
Here we go. So ball knocked forward. Who's right wing for the Entertainers?
Ginola, maybe?
No, Ginola's left wing.
Wait, he's all over the place. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere.
Okay, Ginola, yes, very true. Look at that though, Dennis Irwin cutting out the ball again. Showing why left backs are so valuable.
Ooh, really good clearance.
There we go, Ince knocks the ball. Oh, is that Cole? I'm not 100% sure. I think that's Cole. Yeah, Cole knocks the ball forward. There's a ball played across, looking for David Beckham. And David Beckham can't quite make that, and it's well cleared again by the left back. This game is being run by left backs, which is very unusual.
It's a key position, David, a key position.
It is a very key position. And Newcastle now with an opportunity, loses it out there. Yeah, Bruce is going to clear that easily. And Ince is chasing that one.
See Bruce himself from the North East. Not showing any sympathy there, is he?
No, very much so. Well, he went to Sunderland and Newcastle, didn't he? He clearly doesn't understand what being from the North East means.
No.
But
Average footballer, crap manager.
played well forward. And is he going to run onto that one? Balls recycled, and Newcastle have got it at the back here, knocking it one, knocking it two, being well closed down by Cantona, but the ball's played forward.
Urgency, a sense of urgency there, the captain of the Newcastle team.
Surely Manchester aren't going to be beaten from this angle though. Look at, there we go, look at that. They had so many players back there. Pallister cuts that out well, knocks it forward.
It's a poor game to be honest.
He's played it to right wing. Beckham cuts inside. Knocks it again. Plays the three. That's a good ball though. That if they can knock it forward from there. Cantona's on his own up front though, and he's played it beautifully into the gap. Now Warren Barton comes across. That's an inch perfect slide tackle. Cantona, if he'd got hold of that one, I reckon he was in. Newcastle seems to have. Oh, Chernychek's messed up though. He's out of his goal, so he's got to be removed.
There he was, yeah.
There we go, but he's not. Cantona's not wrapped his foot around the ball, so Chernychek has a chance to get into goal. He does. Cantona 2. Chernychek 3. Oh, it's a beautiful save, knocking that over the crossbar. Look at this in slow motion.
Oh, like a slow motion replay.
Straight, look at that, straight on the hands, over the bar. That is fantastic goalkeeping.
He's been a rock from this season, Dave, hasn't he?
He's been a rock for this entire game so far. He's done very, very well. But look at this now. Gets the ball across. He's going to knock it to the right, shoots. Oh! That's a wonderful save. Will we get a slow motion replay of that one as well?
No, I don't look like you could be asked for that one, Dave.
Newcastle now going to try and clear the ball from the left side. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Was there a foul in the build-up? Maybe so. Ball's knocked forward. And he's going to play him through. There's an opportunity here. There's a chance.
It's come from nowhere.
Shoot! Oh, Schmeichel at the other end. He's keen on that. But look at this. Let's go for the slow motion replay. Eat your words, Christopher. Plays it, knocks against the defender, knocks against the post, and Chernychek clears. That's absolutely fantastic goalkeeping.
Top keeping.
Once again, Manchester United knocking on the door. At some point, they need to make sure they knock it down, though. Here we go. So Newcastle.
Jim Bradford's not around. He just sold the door. No door to knock on anymore.
Welcome for Newcastle now, though. Rare opportunity here. He's been well closed down again. Dennis Irwin's unbeatable today. And ball played forward. The camera angle has moved. It means the ball has moved forward. There's a chance here. Oh, Ince there takes out Cole. I'm sure there's a previous there. And cleared away. Forcefully cleared away by Newcastle.
There's lots of flicking going on, but no ball action, Dave.
No, well, the camera will turn eventually. No, it won't. That's why, because Manchester United are in. He knocks it across. Long range effort coming in from. Is he going to choose Ince or is he going to choose Cole? Chooses Cole! Oh, Andy Cole. Doesn't wrap his foot round that ball. Could have done better, should have done better. Chernychek now, though, clears the ball forward.
This former team as well.
Look at this, Newcastle have got this right where they want to. Well, you don't see, it took a deflection off the attacker on the way through. Eagle eyes, Christopher, eagle eyes. There we go.
Action man himself.
David Beckham. Can he put the ball across? He's touched it. He's been shown left, which is unusual, but he did take a touch. So the Newcastle player has an opportunity to clear it.
Oh man.
Gralbear not quite getting hold of the ball, and. See, this is the thing with Game of the Day, because we pre-decide it, you don't know what you're going to get. Oh, Chernychek controls that well.
Hear what he's doing. Get a big there we go.
Knocks the ball forward, takes it into midfield. Warren Barton misses the ball there, and then he's cleared across, takes the last touch off Beckham, and the left back. Who is the left back for the entertainers?
Yeah.
Peacock, Beresford, somebody like that, isn't it? Beresford maybe, he sounds like he might be a name. Let's go Beresford. Ball's been knocked. Well, look at this opportunity though, it's a rare chance. David Ginola, I think it is going to run onto this one. He's taken a touch. Oh no, he's not. The Manchester United player's knocked it onto him and it's a goal! It's 1-0. Newcastle United have snatched this out of nowhere. He's taken a deflection off Pallister. He's gone straight over Dennis Irwin at left back, who's been man-marking all three of the other ones. He's looking over despondent.
Manchester United should have had this game played. Alex Ferguson's veins are popping out of his head.
Already, Dave.
Oh goodness me, this is Newcastle. They're coming forward again. It's so near the end of the game. All they have to do is keep the ball. They've lost possession. Come on, Manchester, get the ball forward. This is I think it's going to come straight back though. There it is. Yeah, otherwise the camera would have turned. Yeah, playing the ball forward now. Giggs been very quiet all game. Knocks the ball forward. Finds Cole. All he has to do is run onto it. 1, 2, but he's not knocked it over the shooting line. 3, the sacred 3 flicks. And there's an opportunity from deep. Oh, Beckham tries and he gets nothing onto it. Look at this, Newcastle just need to keep hold of the ball, keep it in the attacking third, and you walk away with 3 points.
Yeah, Dave's not happy, I don't think.
Dave's apoplectic. Dave deserves better.
Oh, that's a good.
But here we go. I think that's the end of the game. Newcastle have snatched the victory from the jaws of defeat there. Kevin Keegan will be happy with that one. He's delighted if he beats them. He has done, but look at this. The previous challenge, the Beckham challenge, has now been pulled back and Graham Paul rightly books him posthumously. I don't think that's the right word, but we'll go with it. But Manchester United walking off there, they've got a relegation battle on their hands again. They just can't seem to get a foot in the leagues on game of the day. It brings a very interesting week 9 to come through.